All right, here is a fascinating story for you this morning. NASA is releasing brand new pictures that are giving us a never-before-seen look at the sun. Look at these amazing pictures, 93 million miles away. These are 3D snapshots that show a complete view of the sun's entire surface and atmosphere, and you see sort of the edges of it in a way that we haven't seen in prior pictures. Joining us is Michio Kaku. He was professor of physics at City University of New York and the author of the upcoming book, Physics of the Future, which is going to be fascinating. We're going to talk about that with him in the future. But today, the sun, Michio. Fascinating. What are we going to learn from this?
Well, we take the sun for granted, and for the first time we had these glorious pictures of the sun, but it's also an early warning system. Every 11 years, starting next year, the sun throws a temper tantrum that could wipe out or damage our satellites and power systems. And so we need a system like this to give us 3D motions of the sun as it actually is.
So then we're going to know when what is about to happen. It flips, right? You explain it. North and South Pole flip?
The North Pole and the South Pole of the sun actually flip every 11 years, releasing a burst of energy. And when that energy hits the Earth, it has in the past already knocked out a satellite or two, also knocked out the power grid of Quebec in Canada.
When's the last time that happened?
In 1989, that's when it happened. And once every few hundred years, we have a tsunami from the sun. 1859, over 150 years ago, the solar storm was so great that you could read the newspaper at night in Cuba via the Aurora Borealis, the northern lights.
Wow. Well, that's spectacular. You think that's going to happen again?
Well, again, once every few hundred years we have an event. If it happened again, it could knock out satellites, power stations, cause up to $2 trillion in property damage. And the solar activity is going to peak late in 2012 and beginning 2013.
There's something to look forward to in the middle of the presidential election for us, perhaps, right? Michio, thank you so much. And great book coming out soon. We're going to have you back and talk about that.
Yeah, thank you
so much, Michio Kaku.